The Blue Lock Chapter 289 leaks and spoilers are here. If you guys like this type of content, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. I'm trying to go for the big goal of 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So every single person who subscribes, likes, and comments on this video really helps me out. So without further ado, let's get right into this insane chapter. So the chapter starts out right where it left off, and basically there was a deadlock at the end of the last chapter where there's a whole bunch of people just staring at each other in the middle, and everyone's like, what the hell did we do? Now, Isagi starts off by saying, crisis is good. What I wanted in the field now isn't a pawn granting stability, but an unexpected peace bringing change. Yukimiya is a selfish genius too. By adapting to him, my talents will accelerate. And then Yukimiya says, as if I will let you adapt. So this is crazy. They're literally treating Isagi like he's Maharaga. If he adapts, it's over. And one thing I noticed about Isagi is, you guys see the change in his mentality? He doesn't want a pawn that's going to help him do what he wants. Isagi just wants chaos that's going to help him get better now. So it's not like before where he would just use people and, to make himself better. But now he's using them to their best ability to make himself better, if that makes sense. Just then, Yukimiya activates Predator Eye and then starts dribbling past multiple defenders by saying, I will beat you, even if it means hurting myself in the process. That's how you taught me. Bro, what the hell? Where did this even come from? Yukimiya just out of nowhere activates the Predator Eye. What the hell? After Yukimiya breaks past 2 or 3 people, he then goes for the shot and he says to use ego. Then the PXG defenders are like, from this tight position? And Zantetsu's like, damn, Zantetsu, shut up. You haven't done anything this entire game. I don't expect you to say a word. But then, as we all expected, Yukimiya isn't scoring the last goal. And Charles says, nah, I guess you guys can have what happened next page. Yeah, so Charles ends up blocking the shit out of Yukimiya's shot. And then he says, you can't win here. This shot is too one-track. Yukimiya says, you're a useful brat. Bro, I don't want to sound like a dickhead here, but is Charles one of the best interceptors in this entire Blue Lock? I'm not even joking. I think he's intercepted or blocked at least like 2 or 3 shots in this game and intercepted at least 2 or 3 plays. I'm not even joking. Charles might be very underrated when it comes to defense. We have to think about that. The ball's flying up in the air from Charles's deflection, and Isagi's waiting for it on the ground. He says, it's a 50-50 loose ball. I was waiting for Yukimiya to create this chance. I can reach it. Should I try my direct shot? No, 35 meters is still too far for me, but dribbling will be a bad mood. In this position, the best would be a direct pass from you, Ness. Oh my goodness, guys. I literally predicted this. Did I not? Did I not say that Ness would have something to do with this final goal? I already said that. I literally said that. But yeah, Isagi passes the ball back to Ness. Isagi then begins making his darting run with his hair turning white and his metavision coming back on. Become a piece for my victory. Give it to me, Ness. Bro, Ness, you cannot fumble this. You've been irrelevant this entire game. You need to give Isagi this pass. Work your magic. You already got a backstory in the beginning of this match. So you better do something. There's no way you go down as the one character that gets a backstory and does nothing. Just then, Ness takes a sidestep, and we get a glimpse into Ness's head where he's still thinking about KAISER. He says, KAISER, KAISER. And Karasu comes in and says, thanks for slowing down. Ness, if you lose the ball here, you're done. All right, listen. You're done. I hope you hear me right now. Like, you are so bad to the point where someone can tell you, I don't have any use for you anymore, and you're still like a lost puppy running back to them? Are you the worst character in the series? I don't know. We're gonna have to find out. Just as I thought, Karasu comes in with a sliding tackle and slides the ball out of Ness's feet and then says, awfully horrible choice, you puppy. Oh, Ness. I think the ball goes out of bounds and Ness is panting while Isagi says, Ness is unusable now. Nase says, yeah, all the shitters are like, yes, let's go. Good job, Karasu. Zantetsu says, nice, Karasu. And then Yukimiya is like, too fixated on what he wants to believe in. He's now left behind by the environment and society. Yukimiya, I'm sorry right now, bro. I'm sorry for ever disrespecting you, bro. Like, knowing how this Dick Rider Ness is moving, bro, Yukimiya, I've gained more respect for you, bro. I've gained more respect for you. You just unlocked Predator Eye, you know? And Ness is still a bum. Yukimiya then glances at Ness. He says, it's like I'm looking at myself from before. But unlike me, Ness's ego isn't connected to anyone. Change your perception right now on this field. People who don't follow the speed of evolution brought by Isagi and KAISER will get left behind. Okay, so this is an interesting parallel. You know, honestly, I did kind of see it in the last text space that I covered. But yeah, I think they are pretty similar. But Ness is just way more pathetic than Yukimiya. And I feel like his reason and motivations for doing what he's doing is way more pathetic than Yukimiya's too. Like, Yukimiya's, you can sort of understand. Like, you know, you could sort of understand. Even though it makes you hate him, like, bro, stop being like that. At least it was, like, reasonable. Like, okay, you know what? I get why you're acting like this. But Ness is just straight, like, he's just straight a dick rider. Like, what made you dick ride this guy so hard? KAISER then walks up to Ness and tells him, hey, Ness, you should give up football already. Isagi says, it's a death game of natural selection. A death sentence given by KAISER for Ness. Foreign elements cannot survive on the battlefield of ultra-fast evolution. I think we need a whole new, like, duos list because Isagi and KAISER are the most coldest duo in the entirety of bluelock. So yeah, what the hell do I think is going to happen next? Now, I think it's pretty obvious that an arc for Ness is being set up after this. I feel like KAISER tearing him down is going to force him. Like, it's a theme in the story, you know, everyone being torn down just to come back up and rebuild himself to a stronger version. So yeah, I really do feel like Ness is going to be torn down completely here. And then in the next couple chapters, we're going to see him go through a little character arc and eventually maybe achieve flow or unlock a whole new type of pass that he can do for KAISER to score the Magnus for the game. I think KAISER will score the last goal of the game. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments about that. Another thing, bro, this is exactly why KAISER is, like, now one of my favorite characters in the series. You know, Nagi's number 1. But if I had to choose, KAISER is probably number 2 or number 3. This dude is not only impressively written, very well written actually, has some great dynamics with Isagi, you know? On top of that, he's insanely cool, insanely good, and he just delivers lines like this like it's nothing. He has a crazy good design too. I ain't gonna lie, KAISER is tough. But anyways, if you like this video, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by December of this year. So let's get on the grind, guys. Let's hit it. Let's keep going up. It's only up from here. But yeah, man, I hope you guys all have a great day. Let me know your thoughts below on this chapter down below in the comments. And yeah, goodbye.